Hello. I am going to be talking about the Mercury Cazimi, and that is going to happen on September 30th. But I've just been, Mercury Cazimi is when the Mercury catches up. At this point, it's going to be catching up to the sun. And so they're perfected, which means that they come to the exact degree in the exact minute. And it's a very power up thing for Mercury to be getting this information from the sun. And it's going to be at 8 degrees 11 minutes in Libra, which is um, right where that eclipse is going to be happening at 10 degrees on the 2nd. So just within a matter of 2 days, we're going to have Mercury with all this news coming out. And what interests me about this is that Mars is going to be in a square to this Mercury Cazimi. And what I find interesting is that I feel, because it's Mars being in the house of Cancer, which is your home, like your home country, I think there's going to be some international news out there regarding, um, uh, I'm sorry, skirmishes, wars, attacks on people's home countries. I feel like there's news coming out about defense of your home world, home world, homeland. Each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. I'm just like all aflutter with this energy, because I feel like this is one of those big changes that we've been expecting. Cut away what is no longer needed for you. I think this is going to be starting to make big changes on the world stage. Get one more card. Coming to volunteer. You want to come out? All right, gotcha. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. What is important to you? What really matters? I feel like this is saying, I know this is weird, kind of batten down the hatches, just be prepared to um, be a willing navigator. Because I don't want to say participant when I feel like it's this warlike energy. I want to say that I feel like it's us being affected by things that are happening out in the zeitgeist, as they say, out in out in the world. So I really feel like we need to um, keep on that higher timeline vibrational level. That is what this is telling me. It's like, okay, so things are going to be happening out there, and we're going to be getting news that we don't like. Um, I'm sorry to say that, but Mars is in a square to this Mercury Cazimi. So, oh, you guys want to come out in the worst way. Okay, we're going to do this then. All right. 8 of Pentacles. This is working. This is doing the work. 8 of Pentacles. And I feel like that's where we're going to. We're going to be rolling up our sleeves and doing the work. And really getting in the energy of, see, this is Leo coming out. This is heart space, right? This is heart space energy. So I think we are going to be moved to be of assistance to people, and that we will find that there's things that we no longer need that other people may need. Guardian of Swords. Things happening quickly. Guardian of Swords would be like the Knight of Swords energy, and it's the fastest of the knights. So, and this is under each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. I'm so sorry. I'm like stuttering, and this is so unlike me. Mercury is my chart ruler. I am a Gemini rising, and so when I saw this Mercury going to be happening right before the eclipse, so it's super in that energy of the eclipse. This is fated. This is fated energy that we're getting right now. This is definitely that fated energy, and so I was practically jumped out. Okay, the world, cut away what is no longer needed for you. I do think this is a world energy. We are going through a lot of flooding. We've had this hurricane come in. We'll probably get more hurricanes. We're dealing with things here, and I think we're going to get more. I think there's just going to be a lot of things on all fronts. And I think you need to have discernment to what is most important to yourself going through. I want two more cards here, please. Two more. Two more cards. Okay, two more cards. I kind of am. Here's another one. The World and Temperance. Temperance is Archangel Michael. He has our back. Have patience. As you can see, this is fire and ice kind of energy. Volcanoes? I don't know. It's very, I can't even say what I feel like this energy is. It's so weird. It's so strong. It's going to be full of news. Four of Cups. I feel like people are stranded. Like, see where all this water is? I feel like that's the first thought that came to my mind. Stranded. They're stranded. And then you have connection. We are all connected. All of us. And I think that is going to come out more and more. Cut away what is no longer needed. And I feel like you had two major arcana come out. That was the World and Temperance. It makes me feel better that Archangel Michael came out. That have patience. This was some of this energy was meant to happen. Because we have big changes coming for us, changes that are going to be for our greatest and highest good. This jumped out. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. This is the High Priestess energy. And you can see the moon right there. I get this, lots and lots and lots of water, lots and lots of water. So I'm not certain what is going on with all the water, but there's a lot about water in this reading. Okay. Two more cards came out. Oh, three more. Okay. We had the Guardian of Cups, which is to me, I always think of, it's keep moving energy, enjoy the journey. And then you have the Explorer, the Guardian of Cups. The Guardian of Cups would be like, the King of Cups. Sorry, King of Cups energy. Did I mess myself up? No, I was right earlier. Okay. Guardian of Cups. I think that this energy is very much all this water. There's going to be a lot of emotion. And try and keep that in check. What I had done earlier is the Guardian of Swords actually over here is the King. Yeah, is the King of Swords. So I'm going to take a look at this over here. I don't know why it's so crazy, this energy. Explorer of Pentacles. Planting good seeds. Moving on, though. When you consider that there's a lot of energy of movement here, a lot of energy of movement, working, keep working, carry water, chop wood. I want to take a look at this again. Each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. You think you may be going in circles, but actually you're spiraling up. So this is what we have. Keep doing the good work. This is important. I think there's going to be plenty for everyone to do. That's the energy that I'm getting. Leo, do it from a heart-centered space, right? Very definitely Leo energy. And bees are also very busy, very productive. I just looked at them like, oh, well, yeah. And they work together. That is truly important. Discernment, King of Swords, make decisions based on the facts. Yes. So this is kind of really, I'm going to maybe do a little clarifying here. Advice for this big news that's coming on Monday. What is some advice for this big news coming on Monday? Advice. Advice for the big news coming Monday. Okay, 3 cards popped out. Earth. Earth energy. What else? 3 of Wands. This is receiving. This is getting what you wanted. And then 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior type energy. It's not giving up. Keep moving, keep going through things. I feel like it's a global thing. It's regarding water and other things. I feel like because the energy is Mars in Cancer, and that feeling of protection and what is important to you. Mars is very protective energy in Cancer. Cancer is a cardinal sign. You may think Mars is weak in Cancer, and I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I think it's Mars is pretty tough, and Cancer is that typical mama bear energy. You do not mess with her cubs. And that's kind of the sensation that I'm getting, is that very strong. And then I just thought of Russia. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know for sure what's going on, but that was the advice. It's just like, Earth energy, 3 of Wands. So that's receiving things in your ship coming in, and 9 of Wands. I think we're going to be fine. But I feel like this energy is very much connected with global events. And we have this eclipse energy, and it's very, very strong. And there's a lot of things going on all at the same time. On the day of the eclipse, there's that grand water trine, which involves Mars and Venus and Saturn. So very interesting, this kind of energy that's coming through. I do want to use the Shaman Stream Oracle for a last bit of advice, and we can get a volunteer regarding this energy. But I feel like this is, no, I'm not going to take 4 cards. I'm not going to take 4 cards. Sorry. Can you give me just 1 card? Okay, I'll make a deal. If I shuffle and more than 1 card comes out, I'll take it, because it may be something to do with this message here. Okay, I will do that. I promise. Because I'm just getting like, should have looked at them. All. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I want this one too for some reason. Okay. Yeah, this is very interesting. So the first thing that came out was Moon Maiden, right? Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. And we did have the Earth energy. We did have the energy of the world. I'm still getting this water. So I think that there's a lot of new beginnings that are going to be coming. A lot of new beginnings. And I think we're just being told to have faith, hang in there. Things will be fine. Archangel Michael's got our back. Everything. Dances on 1 foot, balancing act. Some things seem so precarious. And that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Things seem precarious. Keep going forward, keep moving, keep having an open heart space, and not giving up, right? not giving up. I feel like this energy of the high priestess, keep that higher level connection, um, because I think we have been expecting some big world events to be coming. Vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Vanishing mirror, ego sublimation, 58. So let's take a look. Let's take a look what that says. Ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. Giving up who you think you are, right? Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. So yeah, I think this is the card that I'm supposed to be reading for you. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. And then you have, don't forget, we had that cut away what is no longer needed. And then we also had every evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Everybody's going to be going up. We are all products of our conditioning. So remember that this is part of the human experience. Yet you are not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect. Even if it appears ambitious, it's still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself this way, you become a servant of the ego. It edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who can you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? In this moment, let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation, in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? Wow. Whatever is going to be happening, you are being asked to level up and go deep inside and find out where your magic is hidden and lies dormant and is going to be coming out and being a big surprise for everyone out there and especially you. So, big message. I will see you soon. Bye.